Have you ever read a book that's so short yet so powerful it left you with the puppy eyes for school the next day? And today, we were diving into our tragic masterpiece by Filipino author Francisco Rafael Herrera, known to his fans as OC. And one of the masterpieces that he made that we will talk about now is the book entitled The Day She Said Goodnight.
Push me off the road to sadness. I need this time to be with you. I'm freezing in the sun. I'm burning in the rain.
The story introduces us with the two characters who couldn't be more different. There's two characters. First, Rome. He is the school walking demon. He's wealthy, selfish, and he lives to bully anyone who gets in his way. Siya yung tinatawag nilang like a demon in hell na kapag nakita mo siya, takbo agad. And there's this girl, Aster. A complete opposite. She is hardworking, smart, fearless. Siya yung type of person na gagawin lahat para makamit ang pangarap niya. She's a person who has her dreams to help her family, to support her family. There are the definition of good versus evil and rich versus poor.
To me, it's all I gotta be.
Well, the plot thickens when Aster becomes Rome assistant for his graduation. Meron kasi sa part ng libro na hindi makakagraduate si Rome because dami niya nga ginagawa, marami siyang missing activities, requirements. So, yung school principal decided na pipili siya ng isang estudyante na tutulong kay Rome, and that is Aster. Which they spend time together, study together, and something unexpected happened na, syempre, typical love stories, Rome falls for her. This love is so powerful that it completely changed him. Not to the point na, di, walking demon na yan eh. Bigla na lang naging anghel. So, yun na nga. So, his bad habits vanish and he becomes a better person, proving that love has the power to bring out the inherent good in someone. Sinasabi dito sa librong to na hindi lahat ng tao ay masama. May tinatago rin silang kabutihan. So, yan na nga, masaya na sila. Ganda naman yung libro sa bandang gitna. Syempre, sa picture pa lang. So, but behind Aster fearless and strong exterior, meron siyang secret na hindi niya sinasabi, even sa family niya. And nalaman na lang bigla ni Rome. She was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. So according to Google, yung acute myeloid leukemia is a type of leukemia na nakakamatay, na hindi naman sa walang cure, hindi agad gagaling talaga, especially when nahanap mo siya ng huli na hindi mo cure agad kahit gaano kagaling yung doktor, lalo kung late mo na nahanap na may ganyan ka ng leukemia. And the reason pala na nagtatrabaho siya daily, nag-aaral ng mabuti, tapos basta tumutulong sa pamilya niya para yun pala para ma-earn siya a lot of money or enough money for her own funeral, so her mother and family wouldn't have to worry about the cost after she died. She fought bravely until the end, but the moment na sinabi niya kay Aster na goodbye and good night, she never woke up again. Well guys, this book is not just about some tragedy. It's a lesson in perspective. Let's say na it teaches us three things. First, the power of love. it can change even the darkest heart. Look, Aster, binago niya si Rome. Dahil sa pagmamahal ni Rome kay Aster, nag-iba siya, mabuting tao siya. Kilala siya bilang bully at the same time. Nung kilala niya si Aster, nag-iba na siya. And bravery in pain. Pangalawa, Aster endured immense physical and emotional pain for the sake of her family and for the sake of us, Rome. Na she worked hard, she studied hard, she even helped Rome na makagraduate or mapasa yung requirements niya. And that's one thing. And lastly, the valuing presence. It's a stark reminder na to value people while they're still with us and never waste a moment. Because we never know how long we have. Di mo alam the next day na di mo expected na si Rome mawawala na pala si Aster sa pinakahuli. Pinaka-favorite ko atong part dito is yung nilet go na talaga ni Rome si Aster na hindi niya na kayang makita si Aster na nahihirapan. Tapos, ang pinakalas na say ni Aster sa kanya, good night. So, for me, this book is a big 10 out of 10 graphics. The narrative voice of Rome is so compelling. Kasi dito yan, parang point of view ni Rome na kinukwento. Bali, nandito sa pinaka-first chapter ng book is binalikan niya lang yung past niya, which is with Aster. So, the narrative voice of Rome is so compelling that you feel his emotion from happiness to annoyance, parang happiness tapos irritable. Then, after the first 5 chapter, ang saya kasi nandito yung tugtog ng Hail, dito ko rin na ano yung song ng Hail, then mapupunta sa soul-crushing sadness at the end. I give this book 10 out of 10. If you want to love, fall in love, and then be absolutely broken, this is the book for you. It is a life changes must read. So, eto na. Bakit ka pa mahihirapan? Gusto mo masaktan? Ito na, basahin mo. Okay. Ito na. Nandito na. Pahiramin kita. Okay. May sunflower. So, to explain the impact of this book for me, let's think of it like a sunset. It is incredibly beautiful and changes the color of everything it touches, but its beauty is tied to the fact that it is ending. Sunset na, pababa na. And just as the sun leaves the world in darkness after a brilliant spring, Aster leaves Rome a completely changed person, even though her own light has to go out. Meaning, kahit nawala na si Aster sa buhay ni Rome, nag-iba si Rome in a good way kahit si Aster mawala na. So, yun lang ang masasabi ko sa libro. Masakit siya, yes, I know. Pero, at the same time, we'll know na kakaiba talaga yung story niya. So, spoiler alert. So, kung papanoorin niyo yung book review ko, baliktad. Papanoorin niyo yung book review ko, may spoiler alert yan. So, masakit talaga siya. Wait lang.